Alright, so I teleported up here from that Traveler's Medallion. It's just literally above the shrine. It was basically just to make me skip climbing because I said, fuck that, I don't want to climb up it. So I just teleported up instead. Now, these little bits to the side that like clang into the mountain are possible to stand on, but they are a little bit tricky sometimes to get your positioning right. So like there was a couple times where I tried to get on it and it just didn't work. But yeah, there's a Korok right there. Climbing up on there, trying to get to our tower. I know Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time would have been the popular request to put in for this kind of thing, but I don't know, it can be a little bit distracting with how upbeat it is. In, like, the nicest way, I guess. I don't know. I just decided, I was like, wait, Majora's got it. I was trying to think, I was like, what other game could I use? And this just happened to be the one. And I like it because I don't think it's overwhelming or distracting with my commentary in this instance. Not to say we won't use Gerudo Valley, we probably will, just I don't know, I wanted to give something else the spotlight first. And this just happened to be it. Alright, now that we've reached the top of the bullshit, it's a big old mud pit, tar pit, whatever you want to call it. And inside they have a bunch of bullshit in there. Trying to go for chests, Link falls in because he's an idiot. Tell Link to do a thing, sometimes he doesn't do a thing. Trying to get as close to it as I can, but it doesn't want to let me. And yeah, bomb arrows. I don't think we've seen too much of those. Mostly because I just haven't really been buying arrows, but bomb arrows are really good. There's a thing on Death Mountain where if you pull out bomb arrows, it'll just explode instantly because the burning air detonates it. Okay, we're done. Climbed up here. I came in from the other direction first playthrough, but I remember it being like way more annoying. But I don't know, that was pretty easy. Also, I've got this strange gut feeling that maybe there's another area, or I'm just remembering things wrong, I guess. It's weird. Let's see where it pulls up first. Okay, so it's really weird how this works. But this area is the Wasteland region, while this area is the Gerudo region. It says Gerudo right there, but like the Gerudo Tower is right here, and it's kind of weird. Yeah. Alright, so I thought this area was going to be where the stable was, but apparently it's all the way over here where I am now, because it's right down there, which alleviates my confusion, I guess. It's just not often you see a shrine in the middle of the track like it is in that case. And they teach you electricity puzzles, which you don't actually have to pick up the ball if you don't want to. Not really sure why. I just reflex went for magnesis when it was right in front of me and I could have picked it up with my hands like a good boy, but I just didn't. This at least gives me another chance to try and see if I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, so we want the ball from there. But first I gotta kill you, which was really easy. He just kind of stood there. Can I magnesis this down? Will that work? No, I can't just pull really hard. Well, thank you. Here's proof that you can... Wait a minute. I got my arrow back. You can pick it up without any problem. I'm just lazy, I suppose. I wanted to wait until I got a better look at it. I didn't want to do it early. There's that done. Yeah, I recorded this like actively 20 minutes ago, and then I was like, oh cool, the recording's fucked up. I caught it in the middle of it, so I only got like 30 minutes in. Thankfully, my save, the game, this went back far enough where I could reload it from where I was instead of having to recopy and paste my data from the USB drive. That was what I was trying to say. All I had to do was reload my save. Oh, right. This sucks. Don't really care for it. Excuse me? I'd much rather have the Guardian Sword. We fought a very disappointingly pathetic Lionel. You know how electricity works? Of course you do. Do I need to drag that over too? Weird. Things are not doing as they did before. Ah, what the fuck? Why did I get shocked? I didn't ask for any of it. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's just a spot. I thought it was a chest for a minute. I didn't ask for any of this. Getting mistreated. Okay. Go ahead and just run to it since we're like there. As I was running in the wrong direction. Where is my friend? Hello? Stable? There it is. I should have just turned directly to the left, but I didn't. Okay, so right here's a bunch of mushrooms I want to go ahead and get just because it's right there and in my face. I still have this mentality like I need them, even though I pop. Link, do you ever do what I ask you to do? I said, go to the left, and instead he climbs off it, and then pulls his paraglider out, and when I say, okay, now grab the rock, he continues to paraglide down. Fucking idiot-ass Link. Oh, you're a Korok. How did I miss that? Whatever. Hold on, excuse me. Damn it. There. Trying to hurt you. I hate that sometimes, like, it says jump. So, jump. But I want to jump opposite. Oh, you hit down. Well, there goes my complaining. Anyway, Beetle has a present for us. Yeah, it's like I recorded this 30 minutes ago. Alright, so I am going to deal with selling stuff and dog stuff real quick, because you don't need to see that. This dog is random. He's random. All of a sudden now he wants 3, but last time he wanted 4. Alright, let's see if this is going to be ice arrows again. See if that's random too. Alright, well, that's at least consistent. And I don't need to talk to Homeboy because I already know where the memory is. It's actually quite obvious. Where the fuck do you think you're going? What are you, a horse? Talk to the horse. What do you have? I don't particularly want either of those. Okay, you? Buddy, got any mushrooms? See, I'm tired. Tired of normal speed, I mean. Tried mushrooms. Oh my god, he made it sound like a drug. I tried it when I was 5 years old. Wow. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and tell you right now. It's not worth it. Don't even do it. Don't even think about doing it. Like, rushrooms are much harder to... You're gonna find diamond faster. We've found 2 diamond faster than it was to find fucking 55 rushrooms. Don't waste your time. It's worthless. Now that guy we talked to missing in action is actually one of my favorites. What are you, a torch? What do I need a torch for? So I want to go ahead and do that because I just think it's a lot of fun. The area's like over here, and this was where I got about as far as I got when I realized, oh, the footage is corrupting. So I'm going to do that. Alright, teleporting over to Wasteland Tower because it's a quick, easy way to get where we need to go. You know, paragliding all the way the fuck down there. Along the way, I noticed so many things that were just there, like this little Korok, which is, you know, out there in the open. There's a lot of little stupid pit stops, and I kind of hate myself, but it was just, I couldn't help it. Getting rush rooms, and just, there's so many goodies, and exploring is so good, and that is basically the point of this game. Oh yeah, Swift Violets are a thing I should probably focus on too at some point. Now, right here, we have ourselves a nice little stone talus friend. And because I'm using the Boulder Breaker and Phantom Armor, it's kind of a joke and ends in literally 2 seconds, so it wasn't really too much to say. And at that point, honestly, there's so many times because of the failed recording that I was just kind of frustrated. I'm going to leave this in because I thought it was kind of entertaining to watch. Oh my god, Link, try again! Fucking idiot. Oh my god. Nothing works. Nope, switch to stasis. Just kill someone! Why is nothing working?! Oh my god, this is so annoying. We gotta switch to the attack armor. This is like, you tell Link, could you do a thing, and Link doesn't do it a million times. For example, I rest my case. Oh my god, you're all so annoying! About to die. Again, for like the millionth time. Stop! Hate all of you. Admittedly, during recording, I actually kind of forgot that this was considered a point of interest and something I should have been, like, you know, commentating anyway. That was just me being genuine and just like, oh my gosh, this game, and that was pretty much all that was. But I was like, why not throw it in? I figured someone might find those frustrations entertaining. But from then on, we reach the point where we start to find these people. They're all in real close proximity to each other. That girl's supposed to be the last, but I ended up getting her first, and just walk along the path and do some shit like that. It's pretty simple. I do love this structure and like just the idea of all this stuff. I find it interesting, fascinating, like a man-made little walkway within the chasms and stuff like that. It feels kind of like a Mortal Kombat stage in a weird way, but it's really fun and satisfying to beat people and watch them fly off to their doom, because you really get like a perspective of how far up you are. And being able to utilize bombs like that is also really effective because the knockback takes them anywhere. It sucks if you want to collect their parts, but when you see them fall that far, I don't know, I just can't help but think, oh damn, anyway. I don't really get too upset. Maybe a little tiny bit bummed out, but that's about it. But yeah, as far as all the dialogue, basically the gist of it is the guys who were like, oh man, this sucks, and the girls are like, I'm gonna whoop this dude's ass. And that basically sums it up. The girls' dialogue's a little bit more funny. That Wii U Pro controller thing showing up because my batteries died, so we made it 24 parts before my batteries died. That's pretty good. Actually, I think they might have died in part 2 and I got new ones. I don't remember. That feels about right. But that's still pretty good. Breath of the Wild is a battery destroyer, if you use the Pro Controller, or I guess the tablet. No, I don't really play games for too long. This ended up being a 4-hour session, but thankfully it didn't feel super draining because I wasn't trying to force commentate 4 hours. Generally, I don't really like playing video games for extensive periods. I'm here for my reward. Reward me. I know it's just money, but it's just fun to do. So, there you go. I don't care about anything else you guys have to say. I also think it's funny how all the women want to beat his ass while the guys are just like, eh. Alright, now we get to go to the really super fun part. We're going further down the walkway, and then right here we finally reach the actual sands and the desert part. That guy was just a salesman who sold like dumb shit that you could find easily, like apples and acorns and stuff like that at really overpriced rates, so don't worry about it. I know you saw the goblins ended up kicking the bombs, which I think is actually pretty smart. Like, they're smarter than you think, and it's really weird to say that for, like, I guess I could say they're pretty well programmed AI, because I don't know, it's just, it blows my mind. Walking around in sand, you do go slower, and it drains a little bit more stamina. And just like inside of Death Mountain, it plays a little cutscene here to show you how terrifying everything is once you get to this magical little checkpoint. And magical little checkpoint also has a memory. That's why I didn't bother talking to Pika, because I knew where it was. And as the chronological thing kind of implies, Zelda hates Link, and then that, I think, is the turning point. Nothing unusual here. I want to see some. I don't know if it'll let me see, considering they're all wearing helmets. I'm basically trying to figure out if they have pointed ears. It looks like it, yeah. There's a thing in there. And I saw a fish make a splash. I don't know, I kind of like spish better. I'm probably right on top of it, but whatever. Oh, good, I'm not. That's much further out than I thought it would be. There's a lot of chests you can find in the sand, and I think that's kind of fun. Nothing unusual here, just a man creating ice pillars. Yeah, this part of the map has so many things you can buy. Like, they have a variety of every single thing you need. So if ever you want to, like, get a picture for your compodium, come to this section of the map. Not here in particular, but right down here. This has every type of item, period. Not literally, but just about. Everything you could probably want, it's probably got it. Like this, look at this. You want palm fruit, hydromelons, fucking bananas? You can track all that shit now. Okay, feeding idiot dog rewarded you with nothing. Don't do it. All it is there to do is take your money.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
I know you want a thing. I just need to know what it's called. Elixir that can beat the heat. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else actually we can get around here. I know we need to come back to her, so I placed my Traveler's Medallion, but, yeah, I think that's mostly it.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yep, that's the mystery. Alright, so I actively want to stop this for this point because I think this is the dumbest design mechanic and I feel like it's better explained live opposed to post-commentary. Tell me why the fuck I could survive a goddamn volcano, but I wouldn't be able to survive a desert heat. That makes no goddamn sense and I hate the fuck out of it. It's really, really stupid. This is why I stocked up on frozen foods and also why I cared about getting this. Because that right there makes my life a lot easier. But it doesn't make any sense that a desert is somehow different or hotter than a volcano. No sense. Now this right here is just basically a straight shot up to Gerudo Town, whatever you want to call it. This was the last area of the game I explored on my first time playthrough, and this to me is where I really understood how broken Stasis was because of the stuff I'm doing right here. You can see Lizalfos off in the background, stun him before he even gets the chance to move, and then just beat the shit out of him, and he's dead within seconds. That's the kind of stuff that made me realize just how crazy this game can be. And also, I guess worth mentioning is the Lizalfos in this area, which this is a primary Lizalfos-based area, are of all different varieties. So you'll get plain ones, you'll get yellow ones, you'll get red ones. It happens. I don't think any icy ones show up here, thinking about that. Probably not those. But those three I can guarantee are all at least down here, so you may not always get the same tail or whatever from them, but that's totally fine. Because of the whole, no men inside of Gerudo Town thing, they made sure to put the shrine on the outside, which is a smart thing. It doesn't matter how hard you try, they will find you, and it can be a little bit annoying. But, in other words, Gerudo Town's pretty cool. I've always liked the Gerudo Valley areas. It's always been one of my favorites in the games, and I'm not sure why. Alright. What do you have to say for me, you fat sack of crap? It doesn't allow me to go, yeah, it's research.
Oh.
I have learned only recently of a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. Heard that a man that is frequently between the bazaar and Gerudo Town has been waiting here trying to spot him as travels. So, that should trigger what we need to continue. But here's our town thing, which they were careful to put it outside, so this way you can't teleport in unless you're in disguise. The whole picture. Oh, I remember this one. Magnesis, my friend. So this is a interesting idea of try and create a current using your brain. So that connects to that. And you connect to this. Touch. So that opens that. We want to go ahead and power up the other thing though too. I mean, I didn't want it to be that dramatic, but okay. So if we do that, then no, go back, you were almost there. This, and then we use you to do that. There you go. It's a lot of just playing around. It's really not hard. But I will tell you to go ahead and remember this chest is made of metal. Because they're going to want you to use that and think of that. Ooh, the Thunderblade. I guess I have room for it, so it doesn't really matter. And then we want to go ahead and use all of our toys on this other side. So first let's bring you over to this way. Just put you right there anyway. We'll go ahead and put the barrel in its place because that's a small gap. Come forth. Push outward, move it aside. Then you can connect that, which that goes to there, which we can use the other barrel to do. No, you were there and then you gave up. Do that. And then that, I guess, can be the chest. Come. Sit right there. And then this is where they get you. Because you need the block to do this. But you need the chest in order to reach that. It's a clever puzzle, I like it. And it just keeps building and building, and it's like, okay, well, more. Can't I just do that? Oh, okay. And then from there, I would need to be able to go put it onto the other side too. So I need you for something. Alright, stop whatever it is you're doing. How are we getting power to where? Okay, so we need that. What? That was it? Okay, whatever. That was simple. There's not another secret chest in here, I guess not. Okay, goodbye, friends.